Fear who no fear Nigeria government. Fear who no fear Nigeria in this Africa, in this world, all over the planet. Fear who no they fear Nigerians. Because Nigerians have proven to be the most fearless people on the continent of Africa. Even America now, they panic because Nigeria government don't send America a strict warning, a wutu warning. Like America government, if you don't react to this, if you don't respond, if you don't take action immediately, we Nigerians, we are not going to take it easy with you. Guys, there is some breaking news. There is some breaking news. And I don't know why I'm not surprised. I know a lot of people getting to discover this news, hearing about this. A lot of them will be very, very surprised. Like, so Nigeria government was still planning, taking their time to decide on this matter with American government. So you people were still having work to do because people thought the matter would just go quiet. You know the matter I'm talking about? Let me bust your bubble and bring you to the same page before we start moving ahead. So we said that American government has restricted Nigerians, right? Like American government came up with the issue of stopping the 5 years multi-visa entry into America for Nigerians. Like there are so many other African countries on the list. So those who will be jumping around saying that, oh, it's because Nigerians do this, Nigerians do that, Nigerians, you are lying. If anybody tells you that, not lie. America is doing this to many African countries because America wanted to persuade them into accepting some kind of things that America wants to impose, like sending those Venezuelans to Africa and all of that. So there are so many things. America had their agenda. So African countries that resisted, America had to punish them. So the visa restrictions or the visa sanction that America was giving Nigeria and other African countries was a punishment. According to them, they want to punish Nigerians for not respecting or for not taking orders and instructions from America. You understand? Some countries in Africa can relate, like South Africa. They know what it means being punished for not respecting your master's instruction. You see, when you are somebody, when you have a master who rules over you, who decides for you, who takes final decisions, who controls your economy, who controls your country, like South Africa, you understand? Your leader is obliged to be loyal and respect that master. Because once that leader fails to respect that master, the master will call him just the way the master called South Africa president. He called whip am for nyash, whip am for nyash, whip am for nyash. But on the contrary, you know when America president called Nigeria president for a meeting? Yes. Why do you think that we've seen so many African countries, African leaders go sit down with Donald Trump and discuss? Recently, we saw 5 presidents from Africa, including Liberia president, that went there and was being pampered. Liberia president that is probably older than Donald Trump. He was being pampered like a baby. Oh, you speak English. Where did you learn English? Such embarrassment. You understand? But Nigeria president has been invited by this same president of America, Donald Trump. And what did Nigeria president do? He turned it down. He said, me, I know they come. President Trump, I am not coming to meet you in your small castle. You understand? I will not come. I'm not one of your boy leaders in Africa. So do whatever you want to do. That's why you see, America government is not happy with Nigeria government. America President Trump and his people, they are particularly offended with the way Nigeria is running their activities, with the way Nigerians is going with things in business, in economy, in so many ways. Because America feels like they don't have control over the Nigerian economy. They don't have control over the decisions that Nigerians are taking in their country. And that's why you see America will constantly release negative information about Nigeria, like the visa restrictions, the visa bans. And recently I made a video talking of how the president of America and the American government has released another information saying that Americans should reconsider visiting Nigeria. Basically, Americans should not visit Nigeria because of insecurity, this and that, blah blah blah, yam done, beans fried, nonsense talk. Just because he wants to humble Nigeria, make Nigeria come and beg. For where? For where? Nigeria look like a country where they beg. On the contrary, instead of begging, Nigeria is instead fighting back. Yes. So for those of you who thought that the 5 years visa restriction reduced to 3 months, no more multiple entry for Nigerians to America, for those of you who celebrated prematurely, who thought that America is winning, who used it as an opportunity to laugh at Nigeria, guys, let me tell you, Nigeria government is fighting back. Is officially fighting back. This one not be cho, not be back. Fighting back as in we are ready to tell America these are our own conditions. Are you going to fulfill it? What are you going to do about it? If not, you lose something, I lose something. Because it is obvious, I cannot come here and pretend that that visa restriction will not affect Nigeria. It's affecting a lot of Nigerians. Imagine you are a Nigerian who runs a multi-million business in America, you run a multi-million business in Africa, you run businesses in both countries. And of course, you have to travel back and forth into America and Nigeria all the time. Imagine the effect on that on your business. And many Nigerian politicians, many Nigerian businesses, some of them have homes in America, some Nigerian, like they have to travel back and forth. So that restriction can never be allowed because it will affect Nigerian businesses, it will affect remittance, it will affect so many things that have to do with Nigeria's economy. So the Nigerian government is not willing to take that. They are willing to fight back American government and tell them to change it and bring something better that will benefit both countries. If not, if American government ignores and say we are not changing it, we are not going to do anything about it, guess what? Nigeria will now also bring in their own actions on the table and say, okay, American government, you don't want us to do this, fine, there is no problem, there is no challenge. That means we too are going to stop you from having access to this, to that, to this, to that, minerals. We also can restrict you, we also can sanction you, we also can discipline you, America, because you also have something to lose in your relationship with Nigeria if you do not behave well. Now the question I'll be asking you guys before I go into the details is, those Africans who are laughing at Nigeria claiming that they don't want them in America, they don't want them in many countries in the world, your own country, what have they done? Your own country is probably also on the list of countries in Africa that are facing that visa restriction from America. Has your government done anything? Has any other African country released an official statement trying to even oppose that decision? Or you are going to beg the way Liberia president went begging? Or is your country going to negotiate, going to beg, going to tell Trump, we will do whatever you want, we will accept your decisions, we will humble ourselves, feel free sir, take control, take control? Is that what your government is doing? Or your government is powerful and strong like the Nigerian government, ready to stand off and tell the American government that we have a country that we need to run, and so it's a mutual benefit thing? Are you guys ready? Now let me show you guys how serious this thing is. For those of you who may think that a gym is just blabbing, me no dey blab. Why would I blab? Why? In case you guys don't know, the Nigerian National Assembly, had a meeting on this matter. As the Nigerian National Assembly sat, and the discussion was this visa restriction to America. Yes, and in the National Assembly, the House of Representatives, they sat down and charged the government of the United States of America. The Nigerian House of Assembly and House of Rep members, they charged the American government to remove and restore the 5 years multi-visa entry. So America has been obliged, has been charged by Nigeria government that they should bring back the 5 years multiple visa entry into America that has been reduced to 3 months by the President Donald Trump. So that decision needs to be changed. The resolution of the House followed the consideration of the adoption of motion of urgent public importance. So they didn't just address it as if it was a mere topic. No, it was a matter of urgent importance, a matter that demands action now. So they had to sit down in the Nigerian National Assembly and put on a letter that is going straight to the White House, to the American government, and telling them this is a matter of urgency. You must take action now. And all we want from you, the only thing we want to hear from America is you have restored that 5 years multiple visa entry. Apart from that, no other discussion is needed. We don't need it. We don't need any other discussion. So America is obliged and obligated to restore that 5 years multiple visa entry for Nigerians. This time Nigeria, they advocate for Nigeria. Yes, advocate for Nigeria. Don't care about Ghana, don't care about Cameroon, don't care about other African countries who are in the same situation, but yet they are not willing to come out boldly and do what is right. They are not willing to come out boldly and address the situation and tell the American government that this is unfair. We're not going to take it. Instead, they are going behind begging. So this is a strong move from the Nigerian government that is definitely going to enter the President Donald Trump's ears. And of course, he'll be expecting to either take action and restore that 5 years multiple visa entry, or face sanctions from Nigerians, lose a lot from Nigerians. Remember, Nigeria is now one of the top countries that does business with America. One of the most important countries to America right now is Nigeria. So America doesn't want to lose that relationship. America, be careful, because you're going to lose a friend, a country in which you may regret for a very long period of time. You get it? So guys, calm down, because it is absolutely going to be restored. I believe that this letter, this reaction from the Nigerian government, from the Nigerian House of Rep members, is going to definitely effect a change, because they cannot sit together and bring out this letter and take this action and it goes in vain. Now Nigeria will talk about, not be any other country. So that said, that done. It is what it is. Your boy Ajimax on this one again. Smash the like button, smash notification bell. Come back anytime you're free, guys, because there's always more beautiful and amazing videos just for you. God bless you. Cheers.